the production of student work turns from paper-based academic argument, the research paper, to include sound, image, and interactivity, what is the role of cinematic language? Can aesthetics and rigor coexist, or is this simply the Disneyfication of scholarship? W.J.T. Mitchell argues that the logocentric stance, typical of print-based disciplines, carries an inherent suspicion and contempt for images, viewing them as supplementary and rudimentary communicative and expressive systems. Indeed, a carefully crafted piece of writing is widely considered the height of intellectual inquiry. And I think it's difficult to find, much less produced, visual texts that are scholarly, that have the same sort of depth and sophistication that written texts contain. But this is an excellent area for scholarly intervention, particularly by humanists who are so adept at interrogating meaning and representation. In the critical theory of technology, Andrew Friedenberg argues that technology is ultimately ambivalent, and so while it can certainly be used for its intended purpose, it can also be repurposed. We can find a space for social transformation within which the ambivalence of inherited technology can be freely explored. If we view the discursive practices of the entertainment industry as our inherited technologies, we can appropriate and hack them for our own academic ends. And while digitally networked technologies have expanded the semiotic resources, it's also productive for us to recall that the ability to write with sound and with image began long before the internet. As Gregory Ulmer notes, if one recalls that the technological shift from literacy to electracy began in the 19th century with the invention of photography, followed by other new means of recording and transmission, the phonograph, telegraph, it's easier to appreciate that the institution most responsible for producing the rhetorical practices for digital memory is entertainment. We should expect the same level of polish in visual and oral texts as we do in written ones, and for that we need to look to the entertainment industry.
So we must recognize Iraq as a central front in the war on terror, 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 in the war on terror.